fam, welcome back to the channel. Good morning, good afternoon. I hope you guys are doing okay. Whew. I hope you guys watched the first video. So today I'm back with another beautiful video. To my returning subscribers, I just want to say thank you. You guys are amazing. Thank you for your love and support. And if you're new to this channel, my name is Seraphine. You can call me Sarah. Between the two, whatever you feel comfortable with, Seraphine or Sarah, I'm okay with that. So thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe, share, and comment. Don't leave this video without subscribing. So in today's video, I bring you guys an amazing topic. So grab a cup of coffee, as I'm doing right now. And also I have my candle here because this topic is I feel like it's gonna be a little bit long, but I don't know. I also have my candle here to help me relax, so it smells so good. So please grab your popcorn, grab a cup of coffee or tea, and let's get into this video. So fam, in today's video we are going to talk about marriage preparation. I know a lot of you guys been wanting to hear this, so we're gonna talk about marriage preparation, or how to prepare for marriage, or ways to prepare for marriage. So we're going to talk about those things that I've seen a lot of mistakes that our young people making, that are leading them to a broken marriage. So we are going to talk about those things that I can remember. If you guys see me looking down on my iPad, because I like writing things down so I don't forget anything. So we are going to talk about those things, and without taking your time, let's get into the video. So the number one things that is going to help you prepare for marriage is your character. How is your character like? You know, sometimes we really do things and we forget that those things are gonna haunt us in the future. So how is your character like? How do you talk to people? How do you present yourself to people? How is your behavior like? You know, because sometimes when we are in our 20s, we tend to like, I'm enjoying life, I can sleep with anybody, I can do whatever I want, I can smoke, I can drink, I can do whatever. And now when it's time to get married, you're so serious, your 30 has hit, and you're like, oh goodness, I'm 30 now, let me now start preparing myself for marriage. And this is a time where like you become so humble, but remember, these things that you did in the past will haunt you. How is your character like? You are preparing for marriage today. What did you sow when you first got yourself into this phase of marriage preparation, into this phase where you're now praying so hard to get you married? How is your character like? How are you how are you presenting yourself? How is your life like? Are you the kind of a girl who like you talk to people anyhow? Are you disrespectful to the people around you, your colleague, your community? Are you disrespectful at your workplace? Are you this kind of a person that nobody can tell you what to do? Are you that kind of a person? Are you that kind of a person who is jumping from one man to another? How is your character like? Sometimes we'll be like, why do I attract bad guys? Oh my goodness, I'm so tired of this. You attract who you are. Like, it's what you are that you attract. You know, don't tell me if you're a serious girl, you present yourself so well, and any crazy guy will just come to you. I don't believe that. It can happen, but not too often. So how is your character like? Please, when we live this life, I know when you are in your 20s, you don't care. That age, you still like enjoying your life. And when you are 20, 25, 26, approaching the 30s, and you're like, oh my goodness, time is running, I need to get married. But how are you preparing for it? How is your character? How is your behavior around people that you live with? That's the number one. So the number two, we are going to talk about being too picky. We are so picky. This is you sitting chilled and relaxing, and look at your lists. You're like, I don't want a guy who's short. I don't want a dark guy. I want a guy with so much beard, chest. I want a guy who's educated. I want a Christian guy. I want a man who fear God. I want this and that, this and that. Your list is just so long. Have you ever taken your time to look at yourself and see in that list that you've listed that right there, where do you have 2 or 3 things that qualifies you to have that kind of a guy? Sometimes I feel like we do too much. When we talk about, I want a guy who has muscles, this guy sleeping 24/7 in the gym to give himself that body, right? So tell your husband to go to the gym. Tell your man to go to the gym. Because this guy that you're seeing on Instagram is dying like 24/7 to have that body. It's a lot of work, you know. You want a guy with so much beard. You forget that any man was created to have beard. And you are here like being so picky, and you lose an opportunity to get married to a good guy because this guy is not chocolate. Because you know me, I buy my husband lotion that goes with his skin color. Like these things, you can turn your husband, you can turn your guy into a man of your dream, you know. I know the only thing you cannot change is height, but the looks, come on now. Don't say no to a guy just because it's too dark, just because my goodness, he doesn't have the chest. Because even after getting married, I don't think if this guy's gonna be so consistent to go to the gym just like he is now that he's single. So please, come on guys. And then also when you're writing this list, also write a list about yourself, who you are. Do you deserve this kind of a guy that you are listing, all these things that you're listing? Do you deserve this guy? Because also a guy with all those characters that you're dreaming about also wants a girl that will match those characters. Are you that person? Sometimes we just don't like give yourself this big list just because. So that is that. So number 3, we're going to talk about being specific. Guys, when choosing your partner, you have to be specific. Not too specific, but you have to be specific because you are choosing this person. You're going to live with this person for the rest of your life. I got married when I was 22. I was ready and I knew what I'm getting myself into. So those are the 22 years that I lived with my parents. If God is going to decide to take me at the age of 50, that means that these are the years that I'm going to live with this person. Marriage is a lifetime thing. So you have to be specific. What are those things that matters to you? Don't just be there and say, I love this guy. You are just so blinded by gifts. You are blinded by love. And there are these small details that you think that, oh no, maybe it might change when you get married. And when you get married, those things escalate and get worse. You start asking people, can you please pray for me? Come on now. You saw these things when you were dating this person, but you never bothered. You went by the belief that maybe when you get married, this person is going to change. Please. You're not the Holy Spirit, you know. God has so many prayer requests that you had the whole time to check, to look at all of these things. So please, be specific. Choose your partner wisely. Marrying wrong might make your life to be the worst life. You might live in a very worst life. You may decide to leave that marriage, but you already have a mark in your back that will never go away. You already have kids that it's your responsibility to take. Like, there's so much blockage, you know. So please be specific when choosing your partner. Number 4, we're gonna talk about understanding the person you are preparing for marriage, his background. You know, last week I was talking to my younger brother, and my sister was here as well. My younger sister, she was here, and I was talking to him about these things. Don't just be, because my brother are so obsessed with beauty. So I was talking to him and I was telling him, don't just be blinded by the beauty. You know, the most important thing as well, the family background matters. So Because when I know a lot of people intend to say, oh no, when I get married to my husband or to my wife, it's just me and my husband. I don't care about the family. But no, you are stuck with these people for the rest of your life. You know that? Do you know that by marrying in a wrong family can also make your marriage to be, you know, of course it's you and your husband, but also they just those things that will keep on happening. So please understand this person's family background. What the kind of people? Are they Christian? Are they this? Don't go and get married just because you love the person. You don't care where they come from. How is divorce history in this person's life? You know, even when you go to the hospital, they diagnose you with something. Let's say they found you with high blood pressure. They found you with this and that. The first question the doctor asks you is, do you have history of blood pressure in your family? Your grandmother, your great-grandfather, and all that. What do you know why they ask those questions? So don't get married just because you love this guy. You are so blinded by the love. You are so blinded by the cuteness of this girl. You are so blinded that you don't care to know the history of the family. Please. So family background, please, it matters a lot. How is their Christian life? Don't just be like the guy, he's a believer, he goes to church. There's churchgoers and there's, you know, you can be going to church. There's knowing God and fearing him. That's the two different, there are two different things. There's fearing God and knowing him. Don't just marry a person because he knows God. Does he fear God? Because if he knows God, it doesn't fear him, that there's a problem. So that don't just go and marry a person because you see them going to church every Sunday. Anybody can go to church. Anybody can go to the mosque every Friday. But does this person fear God? Please. And then also, when I feel like when you reach your 20s and up, you are that age where you are dating, especially when you are a Christian girl, you have nothing to hide. Date openly so that people can help you be your second eyes, you know. Of course, when we're in love, people tell you that, oh no, I see this guy, you and this guy are not really, and you're like, these people, they don't want me to get married to this person. These people, they hate me, they just want to destroy my relationship. But when you get married to that person, you start asking people for prayer requests. Please understand this person's background. Please understand the family's background. It's very, very important. Very, very important. Because you'll be stuck with these people for the rest of your life. There's no such thing that I got married to my husband, it's only me and him, the rest of the family does not matter. Or I got married to my wife, the rest of the family does not matter. That you have a heart of division. I'm just gonna be honest, because you cannot tell me you got married to this guy, God bless you with a good husband, his mother need help, just because you're put into your mind it's just me and him. His mother need help, he cannot help his mother. No, that's just a heart of division. Please don't, because that's why you have to understand the family background. When I decided to get married to my husband, I'm from a family of 11, you guys. Family of 11. I have, after, like, we are 10 of us, 10 kids from my mom and my dad. We are 10, okay? And I also have a brother, so we are 11 of us. Imagine me going to get married to a son that was just born, just him. And when my mother started calling me, honey, there's no water, you know, we couldn't pay for this. Before I know, this guy is already feeling like this being too much. So when I met my husband, he's also from a big family. We understood each other so well. Up till now, we understand each other so well. When these requests come here and there, like, I feel like it's normal. So don't go get married without understanding the family background. Before they tell you cook for your mother-in-law and you'll be like, oh my goodness, what is this? So please understand the family of your husband. What's the background of this guy or of this girl that you are marrying? What do they believe in? Is very important, because the world just has a lot of things. Know what they believe in. Know the divorce, you know, background of this family. This is very important, because at the end of the day, you start having kids and these things follows. Okay, so I don't know what number was on. So we're gonna talk about number 5. I don't know if that's the right number, because I know on this I kind of like elaborated it more. So we're gonna talk about number 5. So number 5, we're gonna talk about settling. Don't just settle because you have hit your 30s and you feel like you can just get married with anything, you know. Please learn how to pray, because when you approach your 30s, you feel like it's too late. You feel like all your mates, all your colleagues have gotten married, and this is you. Oh my goodness, I'm just looking for anybody and I'm just gonna go. When you reach to that point, that's when you are dating this person, all the mistake, everything that they do, even if they insult you, seeing this person disrespect you even in front of his friend, this person does not value you, just because you've reached your 30s, you are like, excuse me guys, you are like, I'm just gonna go, this person is gonna change. Change, he has to change before. Because when you carry this, imagine carrying a burden of someone that you are just going like, it's gonna change. Honey, please don't do that. It's rather you reach your 40s, but you go married to the right person. Please. I know a lot of people have that pressure. Oh my goodness, I'm already 30, menopause will start hitting. It's better, but getting married to the right person. Don't just get married just because. I got married at 22. I have 3 kids. I have people who also are married, like my childhood friends that are married, people who go out together. And then also I have those childhood friends that are just starting that journey now. And I have those childhood friends that are not there yet. Okay, just because it's not the right time yet. So don't go and get married with anybody just because your colleague, the way, especially in summer, I feel so sorry for people who are not married, because in summer it's a wedding after wedding, wedding after wedding, and I'm like, whoo, goodness. So don't just go and get married just because your colleagues are getting married, just because a person you grew up together with has started a family. No, you still have a lot. Enjoy your singlehood before you go and meet someone that is gonna be like another headache for the rest of your life. It's rather waiting than working into a marriage now and divorce in two months. It's rather you wait. Okay, it's rather you wait than getting married with someone and then get divorced in 2 months. We'll laugh at you. So please, don't just settle with anything just because you feel like it's too late. My sister did send me a video on Instagram where, like, you know, in your 20s you are like, I'm chilling, and when you're hitting your 30s, prayers is started. Please get married or start praying for a person, for your future husband. Pray. Do we even pray when you are single? This is some way you are praying, God, I want this kind of a man. Please bring me my own husband. Always a good husband and a good wife comes from God. So please pray for your husband, pray for your wife. Don't just sit there enjoying life, going to parties, club and all that, and at the end of the day you're just waiting for this guy to come. You're just gonna get anybody, and before you know it, you're in your 30s, 35, 40s. You're just waiting, and anybody that comes, a 20-year-old boy comes and you're already jumping. I'm just going, just because you just want to settle with anything. You did not prepare. Please prepare for your marriage. Pray for this person that you want to spend the rest of your life with, and God is going to send you the right person. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the number 6. I don't know if I'm still going in order with my numbers. Number 6 is knowing yourself. You know, I feel like a lot of our young marriages are breaking up because we get married, we don't know about ourselves. You ask someone, what do you like? Me? I like anything. Nobody can like anything. At least you should have 1 or 2 things that you like. Yeah? So you ask someone, like, what the kind of a guy you want? Me, I just want a guy that looks good, a good looking. Yourself, you don't understand yourself. make sure before you go and jump into marriage, get a degree about yourself, either it's PhD or doctorate degree about yourself. Get it. That will help you. If a guy comes, there are 2 or 3 things that you know that this I cannot deal with, this I can live with, this I cannot live with. You already, because you know yourself, you spend so much time knowing yourself, and it helps you prepare. Any guy that comes, you are so ready, you know, this I can handle and this I cannot handle. So please, okay. So because I feel like a lot of people just jump into a marriage because they feel like when I'm married everything is gonna be flowers. You can argue, you can spend like 3 hours with this person without talking to them because it just made you so angry. So please, don't just get married just because, okay? Understand yourself, because when you go into that marriage, you already know you are prepared. This is something that I chose for myself, but this is not something. Don't go get married just because you chose this person in a hope that this person they're gonna change after marriage, okay? You are not the Holy Spirit, and God has so much prayer requests to answer because you had a whole opportunity to learn these things. It's different than a person who was not given any clue. All they could see is good things, and like everything looks so perfect until they saw changes when they got married, okay? It's so different than you who seen a guy slaps you, a guy talks to you anyhow in front of your friends, and you go into their marriage thinking they're gonna change. That's wrong. So if you're in that kind of relationship, honey, start packing your stuff and look at the exit door, okay? I think this is my final point here. So we have reached on our last point. We're gonna talk about knowing the person that you're planning to marry or getting married to. Knowing their health is very important. Don't go get married just because like you're in a relationship with this person. How's their health background? Are they healthy? Because wherever the health issues they have now that you are dating, if you don't know them and you've been in the marriage and these things are escalating and they start telling you, oh no, you know, I used to have these things while growing up and so and so and so, and at the end of the day it brings a lot of issues in marriage, please ask your fiance these things. Don't just be blinded by love and this person has a lot of health issues and you just going because of going. When I was dating my husband, I asked him all of these questions. How's your health like? Do you have any health issues? How often do you get sick? So because I wanted to know who the person who like I'm getting, you know, involved with. You just don't want to go because this guy's cute, this guy has money, this guy is educated, and it's not education that is gonna, you know. So please get to know these things is very important, and after knowing, it's your decision. Either like, I don't care, I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna be the pillar of this person, I'm gonna be a shoulder that I want him or her to kneel on, and I'm okay with that, okay? And that's what that brings me to talk about finances. So I know like when it comes to marriages, finance is a very big thing, and finance is something that also is breaking a lot of marriages. Please talk about your finance. Talk about me and my husband. When we met, he knew that I'm a spender. I'm a very bad spender. He knew it. So when he was getting married to me, he already knew what he's getting himself into. So don't go get married without talking about your finances and without talking about how does this person handle money. And when you get into a marriage, you start fighting. You are not saving, you are spending. Oh, you are saving a lot. Why are you holding all the money and I'm not touching it? And they start, before you know it, the problem has escalated. You're already packing your stuff and leaving the house, please. So talk about finances. Don't just be blinded by love, and you know, please consider all these things that I spoke about here. If you never had a chance to talk to your man or your woman about things that I spoke, please go sit down and talk about these things. It's very important. These are just some of the things that I thought I could come here that helped me prepare for a good marriage, and I thought it's gonna be good to share it with you also, so you can learn 1 or 2 things out of here. So that brings us to the end of this video. Please, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. You can share it with your friend who is in a relationship. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Always